In 2140, the megacity of Neo-Babylon was ruled by the immortal Oversight Council. To protect themselves from the impoverished masses below, they engineered the Aegis Unit, cybernetically enhanced super soldiers programmed for absolute loyalty. The Aegis Unit didn't just have guns. They held the encryption keys to the city's entire infrastructure. They lived like gods in the clouds, breathing filtered air, while the regular citizens choked on smog. Power corrupts. Commander Vance, the leader of the Aegis Unit, realized the Council couldn't survive a single day without them. The Protectors began demanding maintenance bonuses, billions of digital credits extorted directly from the city's treasury. When Prime Counselor Vance's demands were rejected by the head of the Council, the Aegis Unit didn't argue. They simply turned off the life support grid to the Council's private oxygen dome. The Aegis Unit dragged a puppet politician out of the slums, plugged a Neuralink collar onto his neck, and forced him to sign total executive power over to the military. For 50 years, the Aegis Unit became the shadow rulers. They assassinated 3 more Prime Counselors who dared to question their budget. The Protectors had become the apex predators. The breaking point came during the Great Solstice of 2195. The Aegis Unit demanded half of the city's total energy grid for their own private sector. The Council refused, trying to save the citizens from freezing. In retaliation, Commander Vance executed the entire Council on a live global broadcast. The city watched in absolute horror as their saviors became their executioners. Then came the most infamous hour in human history. Vance broadcasted a message to the entire planet. Neo-Babylon, the wealthiest city on Earth, was up for auction. The highest bidder wins the master encryption keys. Megacorporations, rogue states, and orbital warlords began bidding frantically. The price of an empire skyrocketed into the quadrillions. The auction was won by a ruthless off-world mining tycoon, Silas Drake. He bought the lives of 10 million citizens with a single digital transaction. Drake arrived in a gilded shuttle, ready to claim his new prize. The Aegis Unit opened the city gates, saluting their new buyer like a god. But the outer colonies, the regular military legions who bled on the frontline moons, had seen enough. They refused to be sold to a corporate dictator. Led by General Ramirez, the frontline legions marched back to Earth. They didn't come to negotiate. They came to cleanse the capital. Silas Drake's reign lasted exactly 3 days. When the heavy artillery hit the upper spires, his hired Aegis protectors realized they were outgunned. Proving their loyalty was only to the dollar, the Aegis Unit abandoned Drake. They locked him inside his own golden penthouse as the rebel legions closed in. General Ramirez found Drake alone, surrounded by his useless digital billions. Justice was swift, broadcasted on the same screens that hosted the auction. The Aegis Unit tried to retreat to their heavily fortified mountain bunker, hoping to regroup and sell their services to another bidder. General Ramirez didn't bother arresting them. He ordered an orbital strike. The sky turned to fire as the bunker was erased from existence. The Aegis Protocol was officially deleted. The city learned a bitter lesson written in ash. Never trust a protector whose loyalty can be bought.